Okay, thank you. This is Rickey Neaves from the Mississippi High School Activity Association coming to you on another podcast this morning, just concerning and updating all of our schools on our council and executive committee meeting we had on Thursday of last week. Before I get into that, I do want to thank everyone for their cooperation during the fall and winter sports seasons and encourage you to get out and attend all of our spring events and encourage these young people as well. On April the 7th, we had a council meeting. We had some second time items to be voted on there that had passed one time. First of all, we had a proposal that had passed concerning reclassification. As you know, reclassification is coming up again next year. We've always took the numbers grades 9 through 12 it is passed now that we will only count 9 through 11. And that did pass for the second time unanimously. The reasoning behind that is we've been counting seniors all these years and they never play in the classification that their numbers might place them in. So we will be doing that for the next reclassification period. Also, for a second time vote from the District 4 proposal for volleyball, soccer, and tennis to have 3 teams advance to the playoffs. That did pass and that will go into effect for the 22-23 season. So any sport that's only been taking 2 will now take 3. If you've been taking 4, you will continue to take 4. So that passed also. And then the most interesting proposal that passed the council was a proposal from District 5 that baseball and fast pitch softball can start practice on the first day upon returning to class the second semester. There's been a lot of concern about weather and pitchers' arms and getting those ready. So beginning with the 22-23 school year, those 2 sports will be allowed to start practice on the first day of class, the second semester. However, this will not change the date for their first game or the number of games that can be played. That will remain the same. So those passed the executive council for the second time and will go into effect next school year accordingly. At the executive committee meeting, the big thing on the agenda was the 7 classification proposal. That did pass. So beginning with the 23-24 school year, we will have 7 classes as opposed to 6. This is the time to do this because we will be reclassifying next year for that following year. There's been a lot of discussion about that as usual. Those classes will be divided as follows. There will be the top 24 teams will be 7A, the next 24 6A, the next 24 5A. After that, 1 through 4A will be divided evenly, and that's about 40 schools per classification. 5, 6, and 7A will be divided into 4 regions of 6 in each regions. The 1A through 4A will be 8 regions with at least 5 in each region, with 4 teams going from every region and every sport. And we're going to try as best we can. If you're in a region in football, you're going to play in that same region for all other sports as long as that classification stands alone. So I think this is a great proposal. It will be good for the entire state and give us other state champions and more student athletes the opportunity to participate in the playoffs. Also going into effect the same school year, our girls and boys golf season will be moved from the spring to the fall. So that is something that's been on the agenda for several years and has been tossed back and forth. It's much easier to get golf courses to host our state championships in the fall. The weather's better in the fall, and they're coming right out of the summer golf into our fall season. So beginning with the 23-24 school year, that will golf will be moved to the fall. And also the last thing, been a big discrepancy in our basketball officials fees for two-man crews as opposed to three-man crews. So the official fee for a two-man crew will be $100 a game as opposed to 80. So if you're using only two officials, it will be $200 a game, which is still a savings from using a three-man crew. But once again, I want to encourage all of our high schools to use three-man crews if possible at all. I want to go back now to the 7 classification thing. This has been out. I wanted to make this one statement, and I'll sign off. Football coaches, please don't try to start making your schedules now for the 23-24 season. We have no idea how many students you'll have in grades 9 through 11. We don't know what class you'll be in or what region you'll be in. You will have almost a full year to get that schedule fixed once these classifications are announced, and they will be released at after our October executive committee meeting in October of this year. So you will have plenty of time to make these schedules, and I will ask you once again, please do not start trying to figure out what region, what class, because these numbers change every year. This is something new, and you will have plenty of time. And let's just wait and play next year and then worry about the schedules for 7A. Once again, appreciate all the cooperation that our schools have given us this year in getting through bad weather and completing our sports. We've had very successful fall and winter seasons, and I hope and pray that we continue on through our spring and summer. Thank you for your support, and if we can be of help, just give us a call. Thank you.